some simple and logical problems related to the LCM and HCF on the board. Okay, actually all these problems are simple, but if we memorize this, the knowledge helps us in solving many questions. In the last class already we learnt about finding LCM and HCF in different methods, as well as some standard problems related to the LCM and HCF. Now you just observe this. See, for the first problem we need to find LCM and HCF for three numbers are given. Okay, three numbers are given. For these three numbers we need to find LCM and HCF. As I mentioned you in the previous class, see, if a number is expressed in its prime factorization, then LCM is simply nothing but each prime number with a maximum power among these numbers. So for suppose 2 power, you need to think about maximum power of 2. 21, 20, 21. Among these three, the maximum value is 21. 2 power 21 into, and the next thing 29, 29, 30. We need to take maximum power 5 power 30 into 7. 41, 40 and 42. Again took the maximum power 42 into, coming to 11. See, this is 11 power 0. Here again 11 power 0. Here we have 11 power 1. So 11 power 1 is the maximum. Okay, and the LCM is this particular value for the three given numbers. Whereas if you wish to find HCF, as I mentioned you, we need to take minimum power. So 2 power 21, 20, 21 minimum value is 20, and 5 power 30, 29, 29 minimum value is 29 into 7 power 42, 40, 41 and the minimum value is 40. Now coming to 11, 11 power 0, 11 power 0, 11 power 0. So the minimum value is 11 power 0. Since it is 1, no problem if you neglect this. So this is HCF. So for the three given numbers, HCF is simply this second number, whereas LCM is that particular number. Okay. So if numbers are expressed as prime factorization, this is the way of finding LCM and HCF. Now you just think about fractions: 2 by 7, 3 by 8 and 9 by 4. Okay. How to find the LCM and HCF for fractions? We need to mention two rules for this. Yeah, LCM of fractions. LCM of fractions is equals to LCM of numerators divided by HCF of denominators. That's the rule to find LCM. In the same way, if you wish to find HCF for fractions, okay, just note down HCF of fractions. HCF of fractions is simply nothing but HCF of numerators divided by LCM of denominators. You just observe these two. If you are trying to find LCM of the fractions, in your answer you need to use the word LCM for numerators and HCF for denominators. If you are trying to find HCF for the fractions, use that HCF for numerators and LCM for denominators. Using this, now it is easy to find LCM and HCF for these three fractions. Okay. Now to find the LCM and HCF for this, I am going to erase bit A because it is very clear for all of you, right? So I am erasing. You just think about LCM of the fractions. First of all, I am going to calculate LCM here. Okay. So LCM of these numbers, LCM of 2 by 7 comma 3 by 8 comma 9 by 14 is equals to LCM of numerators 2, 3, 9 divided by HCF of denominators 7, 8 and 14. Right. So what you say about the LCM of that 2, 3 and 9? So we need to find out the least common multiple. If you search, I think so, LCM is 18 for those three numbers. So LCM is 18. Whereas coming to HCF, what is the common factor? This 7 has only two factors, 1 and 7. Since we are searching for the common factor, 1 is common for everything, but 7 is not common. So HCF of these three numbers is directly 1, and 18 by 1 is equals to 8. So LCM of these three fractions is simply 18. Okay. Now, what to say about HCF? HCF of 2 by 7, 3 by 8, 9 by 14 is equals to. Now since we are searching to find HCF, use HCF for numerator and LCM for denominator. It gives you the required answer. Okay. So this is equals to HCF of 239 divided by LCM of 7, 8, 14. Okay. Yeah. HCF of 2, 3, and again, see, 2 is a prime number since it has two factors, 1 and 2. But 2 is not a factor for these numbers. So 1 is the HCF. What you say about the LCM of 7, 8, 14? Coming to LCM, yeah, 7, 18 and 14. We are searching for the LCM. So I will do here 7, 8 is 2 cube, 14 is 2 into 7. So LCM is simply nothing but 2 power 3 into 7. 8 7s is 56 and 56 is the LCM. So 1 by 56 is the HCF. So for the given fractions, LCM is 18 whereas HCF is 1 by 56, and we need to use these two rules to find the LCM and HCF for fractions, right? Have a look. Next, look at SEGIT. 2019 factorial, 2020 factorial and 2021 factorial. We need to find again what? LCM and HCF for these three numbers. 2019 factorial is okay. Then coming to 2020 factorial, which is nothing but 2020 into 2019 factorial. 2020 factorial is 2020 into 2019 factorial. And whereas 2021 factorial is as per the knowledge of factorial, 2021 into 2020 into 2019 factorial. Look at these three numbers. 2019 factorial is common for everything. Okay. So it's enough now to say LCM and HCF. HCF is simply nothing but 2019 factorial, because 2019 factorial is common for everything, so it becomes as a common factor, highest common factor for those three. Whereas coming to LCM, LCM is simply 2021 factorial. Okay, 2021 factorial, because we are searching for the what? Common multiple. 2019 factorial is there, and its one of the multiple is 2020 factorial. Its one of the multiple is 2021 factorial. Since we are searching for the common multiple, 2021 factorial is common for these three, and the least common multiple is this 2021 factorial. So it is very easy to mention LCM and HCF for factorials. Okay, right. The next thing is any two prime numbers. If you take any two prime numbers, so since a prime number has only two factors, one and itself, since we are thinking about two prime numbers, so for sure their HCF is always 1, because the common factor is only one number. Whereas if you wish to find LCM for those two numbers, LCM is simply the product of primes. Okay, take any two primes. For suppose if you take 5 and 7, for 5 and 7 LCM is 35, whereas HCF is 1. That's what I am mentioning here. Okay, and the next thing is bit E. Here A and AB, that means one number is the multiple of other. One number is multiple of other. Then in that case, how to find LCM and HCF? For suppose, for an example, take 7 and it's one of the multiple. See, 7 8 56. 7 and 56. What you say about LCM and HCF? For 7 and 56, if you find LCM, that is equals to 56. If you find HCF, that is equals to 7. Not only for 7 and 56, take any number. You just take A and AB. AB is a multiple of A. Okay, if you multiply A with B, you will get AB, right? And that's why LCM is the greater number among these two, whereas HCF is the smaller number among these two. If one number is multiple of the other, then among those two numbers, the smaller number is the HCF, whereas the larger number is the LCM. Okay, have a look, and then I will discuss these four. So any two consecutive numbers, you just take any two consecutive numbers of the form. See, consecutive numbers means if one number is n, then the other number is what? N plus 1. So if you take any two consecutive numbers n and n plus 1, so for these two consecutive numbers there are no common factors, right? You just search in your own way. For suppose if you say 2 is a common factor, that means these two are the multiples of 2. For sure there must be a difference of 2 between them. For suppose if you say 5 is a common factor, there must be a minimum difference of 5 between these two numbers, but it is not happening. And that's why there is no common factor for these two. If you calculate HCF is equals to 1, and if you calculate, LCM is simply n into n plus 1. If you wish, just check with any by taking any two consecutive numbers like 7, 8 or like 13, 14 like that. Okay. Next thing, Z. Any two consecutive even numbers. See, consecutive evens. You just take an even number and its consecutive even means immediate next even number. Since as we are saying they are even, so sure the common factor is 2. So highest common factor is 2 since they are consecutive. And if you wish to find the LCM, then that LCM is simply nothing but product of those two consecutive even numbers divided by 2. Okay, for consecutive events HCF is 2, whereas LCM is the product divided by 2. Okay, H. The next thing is 3 power 2021 minus 1 and 3 power 2021 plus 1. What to say about LCM and HCF of these two numbers? You just think about these two numbers, 3 power 2021 minus 1 and 3 power 2021 plus 1. For suppose I have a number 3 power 2021. First of all, you just think about that number. See, we are multiplying 3 for 2021 times, and for sure this 3 power 2021 is an odd number. Then what is the immediate before number of this is 3 power 2021 minus 1, and immediate next number is 3 power 2021 plus 1. Since this 3 power 2021 is even, its before, see, or its before number is even as well, its after number is also even. Okay, see, usually its preceding and its successor and its predecessor. Okay, these two are even, right? And when you think about these two, 3 power 2021 minus 1 and 3 power 2021 plus 1, these two are evens as well, these two are consecutive. So you just use this G to mention that LCM and HCF. HCF is 2 and LCM is product of these two divided by 2. What you say about product of these two? A minus B into A plus B. A square minus B square. So A square means 3 power 4042 minus 1 divided by 2. This is LCM and this is HCF. There ends this task. Okay, have a look, and then we need to think about any two consecutive odd numbers. See, you just take any two consecutive odd numbers. Since they are odd, 2 is also not a factor, and since they are consecutive, so no possibility to get other factors. So clearly for any two consecutive odd numbers, HCF is 1, whereas LCM is product of those numbers. Okay, you just observe this. Finding LCM and HCF for some special given numbers. Okay,